Hello, my name is Abe. Welcome back to Monster Train. Let's change things up a little bit and do an expert challenge. Why don't we start with largest lads? Everything is big and getting dragged down. You can also upgrade them even more. Gravity. At the end of the turn, descend friendly units. Big Chungus. All friendly units get +1 capacity. Zoom Enhance. All cards have 1 additional upgrade slot. This is gonna be tricky because there's a few edge cases we need to worry about here. I should actually probably click on it. I'm just gonna random because I don't really know what to pick. You know, if all of our units are gonna be on one floor, we want tanks, and then we want we want high damage units behind them, but we'll just see what we can make happen here. But there's a couple of edge cases to think about, and I'll talk about them in a minute once we actually jump in. I actually think this might be okay. With burnout, we can just burn out units, drop them down to the lowest floors eventually. Might be okay. Talos the Architect applies days on strike. Arcus, Seraph the Chaste, buff, debuff, negation, largest lads, draft, Ritual of Battle, Memories of the Melted. I love having 2 drafts, and the Ritual of Battles are actually quite nice. And all cards gain 1 extra upgrade slot means that we don't need the 2 artifacts that improve that. And I'll be honest with you, if we can get Rage Champion, oh, we're primary melting. Endless, extinguish, +20, +5, +1, extinguish, apply, +5, and burnout 2 to friendly units. 2 capacity unit. This is tough because Firelight is amazing, but we can never get them killed easily because our units are just gonna burn out that are in front of Firelight because we're gonna have to play Firelight above them. So maybe we want Eternal Flame. We can just play it a few times and have it drop down to the back row. I actually feel like that might be a pretty good call. So we're gonna go this weird, eternal, endless champion I've never used before. And I suppose if we have all these reforms, we should definitely take Memorial Fund. And I don't mind units dying because we can reform them. Lexmer says, I'm super shocked how different Awoken plays when you don't have the basic restores. Yeah, not having your basic cards really changes things up quite a bit. You know, you have the same, additional cards you can add to your deck, like drafts and Memories of the Melted, but having primitive molds instead of dregs means that you gotta build your deck differently. And having, the imps instead of torches means you have to build your deck differently. I kind of like how the new champions kind of act as completely new clans, just with the same supportive card base. Right, so Little Fade, we want Little Fade to die. So please die. The draft can also die. I'm gonna play the draft at the bottom and have them die, because if they die, then we might be able to reform them on this turn. We didn't, but we could have. No, we can, because you're endless, you don't actually get reformed. Unfortunately, you're gonna kill everything though. But I can still play you. Oh crap. Look, our Pyre might get hit a lot here. I'm just hoping for lots of torches, please. 5, 5, 5. We're gonna play Little Fade. No, we should play Primitive Mold. 7, 7, 7, 7, 7. 7, 7, 7, 7. I can get 2 kills. No, I don't have the energy to play a torch because Little Fade is costing more and more. Oh my god. Our Pyre is gonna get melted. Oh crap. Oh no. Our Pyre is actually dead. We've just lost. We're gonna have to do this one again. Wow, just not being able to put out the dregs, not having units to get out there, can't play anything. All right, let's do this one again. Just reroll the run. I want the same run though, but we probably won't get the same run. We'll do it though. You and Hellhorn primary. Right, let's do it again. The lads were a touch too large. It wasn't even the fact... Talos, Arcus, Seraph the Chase, same boss. It wasn't even the fact that our lad was too large. It was just that I actually forgot that we had to spend more energy to play the champion every turn. They get more expensive until you cannot play them anymore, but they also get stronger. And I wasn't able to play enough tanks, enough units down there because I was just using the torches to get the kills. So we could take spikes, but I still think like Eternal Flame could be good. I just gotta figure out how to play the unit. Ascend or descend, also apply days 2 or 5 magic power. I don't know, 5 magic power with torches seems pretty good. But I gotta figure out how to actually play this champion and how to get them killed and how to balance my energy concerns. I mean, this is significantly better because we're taking less damage if units get through. So, you know, that's good. So Little Fade needs to get killed. On Slay, get damage shield. I suppose we can... No, we can't even put Little Fade there. I suppose we can put a Train Steward and Little Fade here. It'll be like, Train Steward... I guess you're all dying anyways. You're a big Train Steward, because you're Big Chungus. I just realized. Makes sense. All right, that's much better. It's much better because now the, oh, you know what? You can actually live. It's much better because now instead of them doing 5 damage when they make it up, they're only going to do 1 damage when they hit the pyre. Much better. These guys are going to hit the pyre too, but not much we can do about that. Oh, you fell! Right, because gravity makes it so that you fall. So what's the edge case I was talking about? I'll tell you next turn, because I gotta actually like play some units here right now, try to get some kills. Taking 10. Torch you. You're gonna fall. It's not worth playing the Train Steward on the top floor. I'll tell you why in a second. Too bad the big units don't get the effect of large stone. That would be a bit unfair. It would be unfair. Right, so what's the problem with making gravity happen and making the units fall down? Here's the problem. If I play the Train Steward here on the middle floor, what's gonna happen is that at the end of all 3 floors of combat, the Train Steward is gonna fall to the bottom floor, and this guy is gonna raise up, meaning the Train Steward, if I play it here, is gonna die without doing anything. We have to play the Train Steward at the top floor to make them descend to the middle floor for the next turn. So we gotta be careful about when we play our units like that. It's very unusual and very annoying, but it is the truth of the matter. You're also extremely large, so you are very hard to play, but there's enough capacity that we can play the Train Steward. Oh, you're gonna die anyways, but you still tank a hit. We should get our... Wow, that improved the damage by a lot. We should get our champion next turn, and they should be able to go behind the Train Steward and live through a few turns, so I think we'll be okay. Yeah. But we gotta learn how to deal with this gravity situation. Oh my god, this freaking googly eyes, I just realized. I'm so sorry. Drip Fall, targeted molded, or Wicklash, apply +5 and burnout. Kinda wish that we had, you know, Iron Drop Cage now. But I think Drip Fall is still okay. I think Hidden Passage could also be good. We could raise a unit so that they fall, and that way we can sort of rearrange our own units. I also like Fortify for a little bit of armor gain, but we want our units to die and get replayed. I kind of feel like Hidden Passage could be useful, but I don't know, maybe it's not that important. Because if all of our units are going to be on one floor, let's just buff them all up and just make them... Just make them all hit one floor and just hopefully kill stuff. Play Rage 3 to friendly burnout units or burnout 3 25-40. I kind of like a 25-40. multi-strike. I kind of like that on the Lady of the House. We can make this Lady of the House pretty baller. I mean, we can just make you like a very good tank. A 30 times 275. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. And we can start removing these train stewards. I think that's a pretty decent use of cash there. Spikes 3. Who cares? I hate that you are a sweeper, but our Lady of the Reformed or Lady of the House will murder you. No problem. So enemies are gonna have spikes 5. Again, doesn't really matter. 75 HP, 30 times 2 damage. That unit is more than big enough to kill everything. And I think we're guaranteed to draw them every turn as well. So we can just draw them, ice you, buff your burnout, play Little Fade. We'll play Little Fade at the top so that they appear in the middle floor next turn. And we have one unit that needs to be killed. Oh, never mind. That unit is gone now. I guess we'll, you know, start buffing the bottom floor. Play a champion, why not? Deal 5 damage. I think we'll ICU. Keep your burnout going on a little bit longer. I'm liking that burnout card. Keeps the lady going for a long time. Unfortunately, our champion isn't dying in the back. So I'm realizing now, if our champion doesn't die, they get put to the back and then they don't do anything. So that doesn't seem very good, does it? Oh, I can torch them! Okay. See, now I'm thinking. Torch them, that way they die if they get put at the back. Big brain play. Reform a unit, apply +5 and burnout 2 to a friendly unit, extinguish, apply stealth 2 to friendly units. I can't play you at the front at the bottom that often. I think we'll take the Wicklash to keep that burning lady going. And a Welder Helper, I think there's the same problem there where it's hard to get the Welder Helper to be played because I can't play them at the bottom floor and they also have 2 capacity. I think the Rage could be pretty good. Yeah, it's not gonna be that good against Seraph, but I mean, it's still gonna be worth playing, I hope. And, I mean, I kinda just wanna take another unit and then buff them. I was kind of hoping for a Paraffin Thug too. I don't think we want quick. I think I just want to reroll. It's kind of exactly what I was looking for. Just try to make them as strong as possible. I like it. Trap, shoot, steel pulley claw. To send a unit to the bottom and apply daze, or send a unit to the pyre and apply daze. I really like the hook, but you know what? We have never gilded the doors. Let's take the doors. It's also free. Which might be good because once our champion keeps dying, we need to be able to keep playing them. Daze on strike. When the boss goes relentless, they don't daze anymore on strike. So we don't have to worry about that too much. I was gonna say this is a good turn 1. Kind of is, kind of isn't. I think we'll play... You're gonna daze if you hit me. Ah, but you know what? That's actually perfect. We'll do 30 damage to you immediately. There's our Paraffin Thug. We can reform them. I would just prefer if they just didn't die, though. So, you know, I guess we'll just do it like this. And then he'll go to the back floor down here, and he's hitting for 18 times 2. So we're getting, you know, 40 gold right now. That seems pretty good. You're burning out. Why are we only doing 40 damage? Oh, because you're gonna get dazed, son. Well, let's daze you then. There you go. We're still only doing 40 damage. Now we're killing you. Kind of don't feel like we should play Little Fade, but I'm gonna do it anyways. I think a 45, 11 HP unit is fine. They can go to the back and they can just do damage from the back line for all I care. Okay, well, we're gonna get 40 gold here. Keep your burnout going. 2 waves remaining. Torch you. You're still dazed. I kind of feel like playing Little Fade again. So let's get them rolling around the deck. You're both, I mean, I'm getting another 20 gold here. Not as much as I would like, but it's something. Because you're doing 30 times 2, so you're gonna get the first kill, you're gonna get the second kill. I could daze my own unit, but then I don't get any kills. So we're just gonna play you. You're a 65-16, which is pretty decent. I mean, I think we got you. 30. Yeah, you don't daze, so it's gonna be 30. 30. I mean, I could run the math to see who gets the kill. I kind of don't care who gets the kill. Yeah, I would like to arrange it so the Paraffin Thug gets the kill, but I can't really do anything to arrange it like that. Except killing my own Paraffin Thug. I mean, I could kill him and then reform up here to try to get him the kill. It's not worth fiddling that much for it. Just end it. End it and cross your fingers. We got the kill! Hell yeah! Double Rage. Repeat summon effects triggered this battle. Trigger extinguish without killing it. Ah, you know, if it never dies, it can just get really freaking strong forever. I like it. Hey Mud, hello, welcome, how's it going? I'll take another Paraffin Thug. They do good damage. They do real good damage. I think we need the capacity to play more units. The energy could also be good so we can keep playing Little Fade, but what I want to do now is just upgrade Intent on Death to make it free and holdover, and then we can buff Little Fade literally every single turn and we never have to pay the energy cost anymore. You know what, there's also other synergies that you can do to make Little Fade playable if they're too expensive. In particular, Flicker's Liquor. When you play a unit, another card in your hand is free. So you play a unit, Little Fade is free, and then you play Little Fade, regardless of their cost. But I really like the idea of getting this weird free extinguish synergy going on here. But I think we need the capacity to play 2 units on a floor. So we'll take this first. And just hope that it doesn't hit the bottom floor. Duplicate any card except your champion. I wouldn't mind duplicating another Lady of the House. Or Paraffin Thug that already has multi-strike for that matter. Could also get a free artifact and heal, but I do like card removal as well. Let's do the duplication upgrade pass, see what we get. Resolve, gain armor 5. Rage Force Slay, apply rage to friendly units. I mean, that's not that good against the Seraph that we're fighting. I don't know, armor gain could be okay, like another tank. I like it. Then here, we'll just dump some more train stewards. It's not like we have stewardship going on. And I really like the idea of another Paraffin Thug. I like the idea of multi-strike units getting stronger. And plus 60 attack, plus 5 health, plus 1 energy on Eternal Flame 2. I mean, if we can target Little Fade with that spell, keep them alive, we never have to replay them, they can get very strong. Enemies get stronger, I don't care. Because ideally we'll play our tank unit at the front. We're not guaranteed to draw them on turn 1 anymore, but we also have, you know, Steelworker, I guess. Who will die as soon as I play them. Well, we can do this. Do this. Buff you since you're dying anyways, and then end turn. This could go very poorly, but I really hope that it will go just fine. Lady of the House. You're dead, you're almost dead. Paraffin Thug will get 2 kills. And they'll also descend here to the next turn. But we need to deal with this wave as it moves up next turn. So I do feel like you're dying. I can maybe bring you back. Do you feel like just playing Little Fade at the top and they should descend to the middle floor next turn? That was a pretty good turn for us, though. Could also drip fall and descend the unit. It'll buy us a lot of time, I think. Unfortunately, I think one of these guys is gonna make it to the pyre. I don't think there's much I can do about that. $30-30, you're dead. 20-20, you're dead. Yeah, I think we should just drop fall one of these guys. They'll get dazed. Hopefully we'll kill them next turn, although it's not super likely. And then, honestly, just kind of ice one of you. Now, our little fade is extremely expensive. They are a 130-11, but they can't live anywhere, unfortunately. We can also reform back Steelworker, but they're gonna have Burnout 1. But we can put them in the front and they'll tank a hit. They'll tank 2 hits. So you're gonna make it to the pyre. I would like to make it so that you can't hurt me twice, but I think you're gonna hit me twice. But we can kill one of these units. And then you're gonna fall. You're okay down here. I can't play any more cards. I kind of hate this little fade, honestly. It's way too expensive to play it. I could make you even stronger. Oh God. But you already cost 2. If you die and come back, you'll cost 3, which means I can actually play you though. That's a problem. You're also all making it to the pyre, huh? Well. I can stop one of you. And that makes you hit me one less time. So we'll play you. We'll play you. Apply the burnout. Trigger your extinguish, because we're gonna kill the boss on the next turn. We have 3 HP. You're not even dead! Well, you will die. There you go. But still, like, come on. Okay. We should not have done that trial. But I'm realizing now we should have maybe taken energy, because this little fade, they are far too expensive. I don't like Mortal Entrapment, but it does 40 damage right now. And apply Daze 3. We need to upgrade spells. Oh, I love Inferno. That's a great card. Martin, hello, welcome. How's it going? Oh God, we gotta heal, but we also need spell upgrades first. We have 590 gold. I'm going for the upgrades. I do not like the picture for Mortal Entrapment, says not Bill Murray. Man covered in wax. You got a problem with man covered in wax? Remove consume, cost 1 more. We should use this because we have the cash for it. I'm thinking like a free holdover trap shoot could be okay. Let's spend the money on it. Let's also get Intent on Death upgraded. Well, I mean, honestly, holdover on trap shoot might be better, just to daze units. We're having a problem. Killing things. Upgrade Hornbreak. Reroll. Double stack. Descend a unit and apply Daze 2. Apply Rage 20. Apply Daze 4. That's very good. Burnout 6. Daze 2. I hate that they cost more, but we can cancel that somewhat. But a Trap Shoot Daze 4 is really good. If only you could play this card, you know, substantially more frequently. But that costs 4 energy, that costs 4 energy. This is an entire turn to play one of these cards. Kind of just like, maybe Drip Fall, dazing for 2. Plus 20 magic power and consume. We'll put that on a torch. And instead of removing a card, let's go for the Vortex, remove another Train Steward, remove a Primitive Mold. We're actually not losing that many units, so I think we can do that. Hellhorn, Stygian Consumable, Umbra Consumable. Hellhorn Consumable, most of the time it's just like that Rage Flask, which is like whatever. Add 3 uncommon or rare morsel units to your hand. Won't they be large? Very large morsels that might give us like damage shield or something? I'm gonna skip it. I don't know what I was hoping for out of that. Elhorn consumable can be the plus 25 armor card. Yeah, but I never get it, that's the problem. I always get the Rage Flask. Spikes 4, I don't mind spikes. Again, because if our champion dies, we'll just bring him back. I hope. This is gonna be tough though, because when our units fall to the bottom, we gotta deal with these jerks. So it's gonna be, you need to die. You need to be able to attack next turn. And then we might as well just daze one of these for 2 turns. We can get a free kill if we can kill one of these guys with the torch. Or with Little Fade. Oh my god, this is gonna blow. So it's gonna be... Jesus. I kinda wanna pierce you, honestly. Because one pair, oh, we can't even play the Paraffin Thug there. Little Fade here does block. You're gonna die to the thorns, I don't care. Then we can at least just play a Paraffin Thug and a Horn Break. We haven't gotten our tank though, which is very unsettling. Because units are starting to make it up. I still haven't drawn our tank. Well, this guy, he's not really a tank. You have 11 health. If I put you at the front, you'll attack once. If I put you at the back, you'll attack once and kill a unit. And live with 1 HP. If I primitive mold, we can bring back this Paraffin Thug. Man, I gotta kill you at some point. I gotta spend an energy on it. Man, I really don't like this Little Fade. It's just so expensive. I mean, by the time it costs 3 energy, you spent 6 energy playing it over and over and over again. And it has no health. It's not like you can put it in the front and expect it to live. Okay, well let's play it smart. We have 3 HP. You have to go. Which means we have to kill every single one of these units before they move up next turn. Okay, well, let's hit one of them and then hope that we can do 115 damage before the end of this fight. Yeah, like, you know, there we go. All right. Dude, I don't know how you're supposed to play around with that Little Fade. Because if it's so expensive to play it every turn, you have no energy to play anything else. You have no energy to even play a torch when you gotta play a couple of units every turn. I don't like that version of the champion. I would much rather have the one that just died, came back for free, and just buffs your other units, because then you can actually play them every single turn if you have to. And also, if it, you know, with the challenge, if it moves down and burns out on the lower floor, it will still activate. But this Little Fade, costing so much energy eventually, it's destructful. Taking energy definitely would have helped instead of the capacity artifact, but Big Chungus means I can only play a single unit on every floor at that point. We need to be able to play a couple of units on floors to kill units before they move up, because we got to play all of our units at the bottom because they all fall down there anyways. So I think it's a lose-lose situation there. Maybe this Little Fade is not very good for this challenge, or maybe I just misplayed it. I don't know. It's a very unusual card, and I didn't really figure out how to make it work for me. I don't like this version of Little Fade, I think is what it boils down to. In any case, for those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe for more. Check me out on Twitch if you want to go live, support me on Twitch, Patreon, and Streamlabs, and I hope to see you here again for the next run of Monster Train.